Hi everybody, Robert here, and today we're going to do some Inventor training, and now we're in our splash window, our startup of Inventor, and what we have here, we're going to do a gasket in Inventor, learn how to use some geometric things here in this exercise. So now we're here with this exercise. We want to be metric, and we're going to standard IPT, and we hit create. Okay, now once we get this guy open, we'll have Inventor's doing this thing, taking his time, like all programs are in 3D when you open them up. Okay, so now we want to go start, create 2D sketch, and I want to select the XY plane here. Now I want to click the line command here, and I want to just sketch a shape here. Just anywhere here. Let's go say a line here. Straight up. Let's go to there. Come across here. Go up there. Make sure it's at 90 degrees. That's the only thing that's important. Just keep the line straight. We'll go the line there. And we'll just go do a line here. Let's bring it about right to there. Now inside the graphics window, we right click and we'll say OK. Now we want to go in the sketch and we want to create a circle. And let's just make that circle right about here. Yeah, that's fine. No, let me try that again. Let's make it right. Let's just make a circle and just place it right about there. Okay, now we have our circle. Now let's go to the line command. And we're going to move the cursor near this line to the edge. And when we see the coincident constraint symbol, which is that right there, we want to click a point there and then go down to this line and look for that. There it is right there. So once we see that coincident symbol, which is that thing there, you see, we'll click it, then we'll right click, and we'll say OK. Now here, let's drag this line and just drag this over to about here. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to drag this line to right about there. And then we can drag these lines here. We can do certain things here. As you see, that line will stay. And then we can even take the circle and drag it up here to a new location. And everything seems to stay in place. So let's just shift this around a little bit here. We're looking pretty good here, I think. Let's move that about there. So we can shift these lines around while we're here. So I'm going to move this here. Let's move this out or grab this circle and go, say, right about here. Okay, now we've got our profile going along here. So let's go ahead and add some dimensions. So let's dimension from this point, to this point. And we want to get us a dimension of, I want to say 22.553 here. And then next, I want to select the tangent command here. Then I'm going to take this line, and there, that's a tangent, that's our tangent. I want to just select that line, and it'll give you a tangent. And now here, I want, for this line right here, I want to go into my extend tool. Go ahead, extend. And I'll just select this line and it'll extend to this point right here. And so now I'm going to try something here. Hit OK, and I'm going to drag this. It should stay together. See? Those lines will stay connected. They're constrained together. Okay, next we want to go into our trim tool. And now to clean this guy up, all we have to do is basically, for this line, just select that line, it goes away, and select that. And then we want to, probably should have did this before, let's line this center up with that. So let's take a dimension from here to here, this point. Okay, and now that, we want to make it 0. So make that dimension 0. Okay, so there we go. So now the next thing we want to do is let's go and add dimensions from here to here. So that's not shaping up right. I want to make this dimension here 17.626. So just follow along. We're just practicing a bunch of new commands. Trim. Now we've got all of our dimensions in here. Things are looking a little funny, but okay, so now we got that done, okay. So now let's have a look at the auto dimension command here. I don't think I wanted to trim that yet, but since we did it, that's okay. So look at auto dimension. So we go up here to our auto dimension, and then we say apply. And what that does, it shows us all the dimensions that we need that should be shown. And then we can also go remove. So that's done. I'm going to place that done here. And now I want to go in here and I want to add some more dimensions here to get this shape a little more like we want it to be. So we're going to go here, here. This should be 7.276, 7.2726. And you click the check mark. And now this one from here to here, that should be 5.912. The check mark. Now it's starting to look a little better. Now from here to here, this should be 19.929. Uh-oh. We don't want to do that. That's not right. What happened there? So let's try that again. So what happened there? Okay. I don't know what I did. So now we have our shape taking form. So now we want to create fillets and complete the sketch. So now here we want to just go up into our fillet command here. Okay. Say fillet. And we're going to go with the 2-inch, which is fine. And so let's fillet this right here. And then we'll go and do these edges. This one here. We'll do this one and this one. So just go around and select the fillets. And I think we got them all here. This one here, here, here. And then we'll just hit the X mark and say OK, and that's it. So that's done. So now what we want to do now, we want to adjust the size of this thing. So we want to modify it. So to do that, to adjust the size and keep everything locked in proportion, so we need to do this because I want to make this bigger. So I want to lock this, hit the, and constrain that. So the whole model is fully constrained. So now we want to select the automatic dimension again. And we add, and you see the dimensions that'll come up that we'll see. And I'm going to just remove this. So now what I want to do, I want to add dimensions here because I want to blow this guy up. So I want to add this dimension here and whatever else we need. Okay, so that's good. So what I do now is I want to change these dimensions. I want to blow this guy up. So to do that, to change dimensions, you need to start with the biggest first. So let's make this 200 mil. Then let's go down to that 180, that 18. Let's make this 180. Next one here. Let's make this 120. Okay, let's make this 50. Now let's make this guy here 45. Okay, now let's change our radiuses. These will be 20, and they all should coincide. So there's our, okay, we got an issue here. Oh, we didn't change this dimension here. So this one here, hopefully we can do this. We should have picked that up earlier. That's 40. Okay, so there's our shape. I think our sketch is coming into place now. So now we'll go in here. We'll select the extrude. We'll go on the 3D tab and select extrude. And zoom all. And there's our design, our shape. So here we want to change this to 5 millimeters. And there we have it. So now let's move on. Let's go in and finish this off. We want to redefine the sketch and profile. To do that, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and basically just finish this off. So what we do now is to complete this gasket. We need to go into our Start 2D sketch, and we'll select this face, and then here we'll select Project Geometry, and then we'll hit Offset here, and then we'll right click and we'll select, okay, we've got loop selected. Let's right click, select loop. We've got that selected already. Then we'll select the face here. Wait a minute, let's try this again. Let's go away. Select this guy here. I'm going to select this face. And then I'm going to click Offset. And now I'll drag this guy in, so I want to make this at 15 millimeters. So I'll just say 15 here, enter, and there's my sketch. And I'll right click and I'll say OK. And then I'll finish my sketch. and then I'll hit extrude, select this guy here, and I want to cut, and I want to cut through and say OK. So there's our gasket. So hey guys, that's how you do this. We learned a few more things in Inventor dealing with geometric shapes. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. You have a better way to do this, let me know. Any questions, put it in the comment section. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video. Take care and bye. Please be safe.